and welcome. You're watching The Social Network on NDTV 24/7. And today, one of the top trends all across the internet, something everyone was talking about, was the rupee at 60. What does it mean? It essentially means that the rupee depreciated to 60 against the dollar. The question, of course, is what are the implications of it? We, for a long time, have been talking about the rupee swinging one way to another. We've been wondering when it will stabilize. We've been questioning what the RBI is going to do. But how many of us know what it really means and who it really impacts? An ASSOCHAM report, which came out quite recently, seems to have some scathing indictments about certain sectors. And that's what we're going to be talking about, whether those indictments are actually realistic and whether there are other considerations that need to be put in place, whether the panic about the rupee is just that, a panic. The question we're asking on the show: who cares, who's affected, why, and what's being done? Our guests joining us now on Skype, financial consultant and public policy columnist Harsh Gupta, as well as the CEO of Internet Moguls, Avijit Arya. In studio with me, Naveen Chopra, the chairman and promoter of the Chopras Group. So we're going to be putting these questions to all of them. Harsh, let's go over to you first and get a sense of what the depreciating rupee really means for India.
It simply means less consumption, less consuming power for all Indians. The price of oil, the price of anything you import goes up, and the end game, the end aim of economics is to increase the consumption power of citizens, which is being deflated as the rupee depreciates.
So that, of course, in a nutshell sums it up. And of course, the question now is who consumes, who is the target consumption population we're looking at? And Harsh, there seems to be a lot of concern about the middle class in particular.
Well, I think all the classes get affected because even if the middle class is directly affected by, say, petrol or diesel, these things go into processing and manufacturing, which the poor also end up buying. So I don't think we can isolate any class. This is simply the country getting poorer as the government spends more than it takes in. This is just simple economics.
But does that actually happen on the ground? Let's talk to our two industry experts who are with us. Let's first go over to Mr. Chopra. Mr. Chopra, you know, education, particularly education internationally, is something that a lot of Indians are considering from actually a lot of sections of societies. They're taking very large loans. They're willing to pay the price for it. Now, if the consumption power, as Harsh was defining for us, that goes down, does that get affected or not in your practical experience?
Look, for the middle class student, there is going to be an effect. Some mitigating circumstances for them are that most students, when they go to, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, UK, Canada, they have 20 hours of allowance to work. So once they are there, and those of them who get into the workforce and use their allowance, they are still able to subsidize their studies, but no doubt that the cost of their education has increased. But one thing that I need to point out is that the fluctuation in exchange rates, if you look at the last 2 years, is very wild. Now, when the exchange rate or the sterling, for example, crashed down, or the dollar crashed down to 38 and the sterling crashed down to 68, 69, 70, you know, everybody was saying hunky-dory. Another aspect, it's not all doom and gloom. Exporters should be jumping for joy because their products have become cheaper to the world. We should be exporting more. Imports, our oil imports are going to impact negatively, no doubt, to a large extent on the consumer price index and on consumer prices. But if industry were a little belt tightening on the part of the industry, and they didn't take this opportunity to go and extend prices even more than what their realistic effect is, the country would be reasonably protected, but that doesn't happen.